Hello YouTube, and welcome to my channel. This is my first video. Yeah. Today I'll be showing you how to make a Panzer Eins out of Lego, or for you Americans, a Panzer One. Now, in a few seconds here, I'm going to cut to me building it, but obviously I'll show you around first it built. So, the turret can move independently. There's a machine gun up front that can move independently. You've got the treads in the back. You've got the turret hole. And then, of course, the ammo store in the back. You've got your standard treads. And, yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to cut to that now. Okay, so I disassembled the turret. I think I'm going to do the chassis next and then the body. So, for the turret, you'll need to start with a 1x1 with a hole in the middle. Like this. And you're going to need two 1x1s with studs on all four sides. Okay, you're gonna stick them together so they just barely fit like that. Then put the other one on. And then you're going to get a 3x1 plate and attach that to this side right here. You're going to get a 1x1 plate and put it in the middle, just like that. You're going to get two 1x1 kind of wedge pieces, put them on either side, like that. Sorry, my camera, I'm using an Android. And then you're going to put a 1x1 tile, pop it on there like that. I have another one of these pre-built. You're going to need two of these. Here's the other one, and I just place it like that. So from the top view, it should look like that. This piece is silver. It's just for decorative purposes. It doesn't need to be silver. It can be any color you want it to be. So it should look like that from the top. Now, whichever side you want, a 2x1 plate. Put that on the back like this. Just put it in the middle. And then a 2x1 plate with no studs. Put it on the back. So it should look like that so far. And then a 2x1 plate with a stud in the middle. Put that on like that. And then put a 1x1 cone piece on there. Now, if you wanted to make a Panzer One, a normal Panzer One, not a Tiger One, this would all you would need for the main gun. But since we're making a Tiger One, we're gonna put a gray rod, shove that in there, and then kind of this, I don't know, gray Technic piece, clip thing. You want to put it, so this little ridge right here is on the outside of the barrel. Put it on like that. So far, you should have this. Now, 2x1 plate with a stud in the middle. Put it on top. and then a 1x1 circular tile, like that, and then a 2x1 plate on those two little studs. And that is it for the turret. If you did want to put a machine gun beside the turret, I will do a conversion to that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so for the conversion to put a machine gun on the side of the barrel for the main turret, you're going to take this off of the front, this kind of barrel piece. Take this middle piece off. You won't need that. So you just have the barrel piece here. Get a 2x1 plate. Put it on the front in the middle like that. And then, I don't know what you'd call this piece, but it kind of has like a nub on it. And it's a 1x1. You just fit it on there like that. And then you would put the barrel right beside it. And that is your machine gun conversion. So you'd have 2 machine guns on your tank now. Alright, now we're going to move on to the chassis. Now we are at the chassis. So you're going to take a 6x2 plate and put a 2x4 tile on that part. So it makes that shape. Do that again. So it makes that shape. And then you're going to take any 1x1 tile and place it right there. And then you're going to set that aside. You're going to take 2 1x3 plates and a 1x2 plate. Fit them together like this. And then you're going. So after you've done that, you are going to take. I didn't separate these ones. Any color gray 6x1 tile, and it has to be a black 6x1 tile. You're going to stick these together on top of each other. Do that twice. And you are going to stick one. Hold on. Yeah, do that twice. And then underneath, you're going to take one of these 2x1 tiles, but it has a little lip on the end. You're going to place that underneath. You're going to take 4 of those and place that underneath the 2x4 on both sides. So you're going to need 4. And then, once you are done with that, you will take your 2 1x6s and you'll place them like that right there, so that it looks like that. Do that on both sides. Then you are going to need 2 lighter colors of those 2x1s and place them on the bottom like that. Okay, now we're at the chassis part 2. So you're going to take a 4x1 plate and a 4x1 plate with only 2 studs on both sides. You're going to stick them together like that. Set that aside. And then you're going to need one of these angled pieces with the hole in the middle and the stud on one side. And you're going to take these kind of like binocular piece and put it so that it sticks onto the side with the stud like that. You're going to do that twice. And then you're going to need a gray colored 1x1. It looks better if it matches the upper part of the 1x6 here. But like I said, you can make it with any colors. But you will need a black 1x1 for this one here. I'm just going to place that on the bottom of the gray one. Like that. You're going to do that twice. Like that. So once you have that, take what we've made here and put both 1x1s on either side of the bottom. Like that. And then you're going to take a piece with the binoculars. You're going to take both of those and put them on so it looks like that. Okay. Now you're going to take your chassis and put it on back like this. I messed up a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so technical difficulties. That's what it looks like now. And you're going to take a 1x4 plate with no studs on it. And you're going to need 2 black 1x1s. Place them on the bottom of each side of the 1x4 plate. Just like this. And you're going to take the front of your chassis and stick it right on that little lip there. Just like so. And then you're going to need 2 more of those 2x1 plates with a little lip on them. Place them on either side. So the tank now looks like that. And then we're almost done here. Okay, now once you have that, you're going to need a 2x1 plate and place it on the side of the tank with the previous 1x1 plate. This 1x1 plate doesn't have to be black. It can be any color you want because it's not going to be seen, but that's the only color available that I had. So now you're going to take a 2x2 plate and place it on the other side of that 1x1 plate. Just like that. And then you're going to take this piece. It kind of looks like a spoon if a minifigure were holding it. It has one stud on one side and a reverse stud on the other side. And it has like a little handle. I'm going to place that in the little notch right there. Just like that. And now all that's left is the armor. Okay, now we're at the armor section. You're going to need one 1x2 plate with a little connector on the end. You're going to need one of these. I don't know what it's called. you're going to place this on the end like that. So it sticks up like that. And then you're going to need a 1x1 cylinder. You're going to stick that on the end so it fits in just like that. And you should be able to move this up and down. You're going to need 2 of these. Look at the back of your tank where your binoculars are. Look at the bottom. You're going to put them on the bottom. Just like that. And then you're going to flip those up. Now you're done with the back part of the tank. Now it's time for the armor. Okay, here we are at the armor section now. You're going to take a 2x1 grill piece and put it on the back of your tank, just like that. You're going to need 2 1x1 tiles and place them right next to the grill piece. It may have some trouble with the back section, but once you're actually displaying this piece, you won't have a problem with it. And then you're going to take 2 1x4 plates and place them on the sides just like that. You're going to take a 2x2 plate, put it in the middle. You're going to take a 2x1 with a stud in the middle and place that right below the 2x2. So it looks like that. You're going to take a normal 2x1 plate and place that right below the 2x1 with a stud. And for your final piece, you are going to take another 1x4 plate and put it in the front area like that. Once you have that, you can place your turret with or without the machine gun on it. Place it on the tank. And there you go. You have a Panzer I. Now, if you would please consider subscribing to my channel. Look, this is my first video, but it's kind of ambitious, but you know, I'm not trying to beg or anything, but I'm just trying to make my YouTube channel like a big success. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.